Late at night, a young traveler drove alone across a long, empty road, surrounded by darkness, while cold rain slowly began falling from the sky. Through the thick fog ahead, he suddenly noticed an old wooden sign beside the road that read, "Welcome to Shadow Village." As he entered the village, he realized the streets were completely silent and empty, even though lights were glowing inside every house. An old woman stood behind a cracked window, staring directly at him, then quickly closed the curtain the moment he stepped closer. The rain suddenly became heavier and louder, and when he looked back at the window again, the old woman had completely disappeared. He hurried into a small grocery store, searching for shelter, only to find warm food and fresh tea still sitting on the tables. While exploring the store, he discovered an old photograph of the villagers, then froze when he saw the same faces watching him outside. When he slowly stepped back into the street, dozens of silent people were suddenly standing there under the heavy rain, without moving at all. He nervously asked them for help and directions, but every villager only stared at him with pale faces and dark black eyes. A little girl slowly walked toward him through the rain and quietly whispered, "Hide before the rain suddenly stops." Seconds later, the rain completely stopped, and every single person in the village vanished at the exact same terrifying moment. As silence filled the village again, he began hearing slow footsteps following him through the dark and narrow empty alleys behind him. He escaped into an abandoned house and found an old newspaper describing how the entire village disappeared during a violent storm 40 years earlier. When he looked outside the dusty window, he saw all the villagers smiling silently while the rain slowly started falling once again. He jumped into his car and tried escaping the cursed village, but the mirror showed him standing among the villagers forever inside the fog.